Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable. JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, building truly developed global citizens. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable. JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, building truly developed global citizens. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable. JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, building truly developed global citizens. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable. JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, building truly developed global citizens. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child.
Talk for hours and hours about sweet and sour and how your family's doing okay. Leaving you in a taxi, in the backseat of the driver, make the radio play. Singing like, well, shut up, love is me, somebody like me. Coming down from my feet, baby, please keep my see why you want so much to hurt. I'm not wasting that body on me. Coming down from my feet, coming down from my knee. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my ear. And now my bed sheets smell like you. Really start out with something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 Really start out with something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby, come on. 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 I'm in love with the shape of you. Pushing the pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body.
Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable. JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, building truly developed global citizens. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable. JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, building truly developed global citizens. Welcome to JNANASAROVRA International Residential School, a school tucked in the city of Mysore. We stand by our students with folded hands to strive for all-round development in all spheres. The mission of JIRSM is to prepare citizens of tomorrow through a world-class educational system that brings out the best in every child. We combine the age-old tradition of Gurukuls with modern technology to offer a system that is reliable, effective, and enjoyable.
wonder how to use my hands. Your body's a wonderland. Never speak again without use my hands. Damn, baby, you frustrate me. I know you're mine, all mine, all mine. But you look so good it hurts sometimes. Your body's a wonderland. Your body's
Good
a
evening.
wonderland.
Good evening.
Use my-
Good evening.
Your body's a wonderland. Your body's a wonderland.
Yes, ma'am. I request everyone to rise as the dignitaries are arriving. We can witness our Honorable Chairman Sir, Shri Sudhakar S. Shetty, distinguished guest, Shri Jayaprakash Rao K, Madam Secretary, Srimati Sukalata S. Shetty, CEO, Mr. Pawan Kumar Shetty, and the other dignitaries walking towards the dais. Kindly please be seated. The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. And the willingness to learn is a choice. Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, honored distinguished guest, a galaxy of intellectuals, esteemed parents, and all my dear brothers and sisters. I, Prachi, cordially welcome you all to the Founders' Day celebration of JIRSM. This is the time we all are waiting for. So without further ado, I, Disha, take pride and honor in welcoming you all to this evening of cultural extravaganza. Founders' Day is traditionally a very important day in a school's community. We have gathered here today to pay respect and gratitude to the great person who found the school to its development. Today's theme is VAIVIDHYAMAYA, which means amalgamation of too many things in Sanskrit. India is a country which is a congregation of different traditions and culture blended together. Hence, it is an appropriate theme for our today's cultural fest. Music resembles poetry in each hair, numerous grace which no method can teach and a master hand alone can reach. I request everyone to rise for the school prayer as the school choir group leads us. I request everyone to join your hands and close your eyes.
Om Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara Swadhyaya Ma Pramadaha Satyana Pramaditavyam Dharmana Pramaditavyam Kushalana Pramaditavyam Budena Pramaditavyam Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyana Pramaditavyam Deva Pitra Karyabhya Ma Pramaditavyam Matra Devo Bhava Pitra Devo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava Aditi Devo Bhava Yanana Vadyani Karmani Tani Sevitayani No Vitarani Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi.
I request everyone to please be seated.
Hello. Thank you, dear sisters. You have brought heavenly bliss with your angelic voice and letting a good spark in a spiritual chain reaction.
Happiness is something you cannot postpone for the future.
Sister Sinchana, do you know our honorable chairman always used to say, a smile is a universal welcome. So smile, make others smile, and enjoy others smiling.
Yes, Brother Berush. May I now call upon Sister Adisha of Grade 8 to welcome the enthusiastic gathering to the occasion.
I quote, "To change your life, you need to change your priorities." I unquote. A very pleasant evening to one and all present here. I, Adisha of grade 8, stand before you with an immense pleasure to deliver the welcome address. Today, we all have gathered here for the Founders' Day celebration of the academic year 2021-22. Every Founders' Day celebration that we have celebrated in the past in JIRSM had a unique theme in it as a background. With that, I would like to define today's theme, VAIVIDHYAMAYA, as a conglomeration of different caste, creed, religion, tradition, and culture. Amidst us, we have such an inspiring personality, our Honorable Chairman, Shri Sudhakar S. Shetty, who had battled against all odds and reached the pinnacle of success. He is highly passionate about uplifting the downtrodden and alleviates ignorance by conducting awareness drives and infuse hope among people. Undoubtedly, he is a living proof and an exemplar of humanity. We are very fortunate to have him with us this evening. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend an affable welcome to you, sir. I request our academic director, Mr. Mukund, to hand over the bouquet as a token of respect. Thank you, sir. On behalf of the school management, I take immense pleasure to welcome our distinguished guest, Shri Jayaprakash Rao K, who has served as a liaison officer to the former President of India, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and currently he is designated as an honorary media advisor. Sir, a hearty welcome to you. I request our Honorable Chairman, Shri Sudhakar S. Shetty, to hand over the bouquet as a token of respect. Thank you, sir. It is my privilege to welcome the mother of the institution, our beloved Madam Secretary, whose kindness, gentleness, love, and affection made us feel comfortable. A warm welcome to you, Madam. I request Miss Pallavi to hand over the bouquet as a token of respect. Thank you, Madam. I would like to I also welcome Mr. Vijay Raj Shetty to this Founders' Day celebration. A warm welcome to you, sir. Now, with great pleasure, I welcome our academic director, Mr. Mukund, a man with an ideal knowledge and an inspiration to all of us. I genuinely welcome you, sir. Moving on, it is my delight to express my words of welcome to our principal, Mr. Ravi, who works diligently. I courteously welcome you, sir. I also welcome our Vice Principal, Mr. Doddabassappa, who tries to see perfection in everything. I humbly welcome you, sir. I take this privilege to welcome the esteemed parents who are virtually viewing this program. A hearty welcome to you all. Last but not the least, I would welcome all teaching and non-teaching staff and my dear brothers and sisters of JIRSM. Once again, I welcome you all to this celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, sisters. Thank you, sister, for the sweet aroma of happiness through the words of welcome.
Lighting a lamp for someone else will also brighten your path. So be the light that helps others to see.
May we have the privilege to invite our Honorable Chairman, the distinguished guest, and the other dignitaries to dispel darkness by lighting the lamp.
Thank you, sir, for illuminating by lighting a lamp, which is a symbol of leading from ignorance to enlightenment.
The Lord, in His benevolence, has gifted us this wonderful evening, and we sing and dance for the gift of His love.
God speaks in the silence of the heart. Listening to the great song should lift your heart, warm the soul, and make you feel divine.
Let us evoke God's devotion and the spirit of serenity through an invocation dance as it brings us intimately and connects each one of us with God.
So put your hands together for Sisters of Great Tenth to welcome you with their dance.
Have you ever seen such a dedicated devotion to the God through the music and dance? Oh my God, absolutely not until now. Thank you, dear sisters, for your devoted performance. The time you spend alone with God will transform your character and increase your devotion. Your integrity and godly behavior in an unbelieving world will make others long to know the Lord. Shall we call her sisters of grade 8th, 9th, and 10th to express their holiness through a devotional song.
जगज्जालपालं खचत्कण्ठमालं शरच्चन्द्रबालं महादैत्यकालं नवोनीलकायं दुरावारमायं सुपद्मासहायं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् सदाम्बुदिवासं गलत्पुष्पहासं जगत्सन्निवासं शतादित्यभासं गदाचक्रशस्त्रं लसद्पीतवस्त्रं हसच्चारुवक्त्रं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् रमाकण्ठहारं श्रुतिर्भ्रातसारं जलान्तर्विहारं धराभारहारं चिदानन्दरूपं मनोज्ञस्वरूपं धृतानेकरूपं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् जराजन्महीनं परानन्दपीनं समाधानलीनं सदैवानवीनं जगज्जन्महेतुं सुरानीकहेतुं त्रिलोकैकसेतुं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् कृताम्नायगानं खगादीशयानं विमुक्तिर्निदानं हरारात्रिमानं स्वभक्तानुकूलं जगद्वृक्षमूलं निरस्तार्थशूलं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् समस्तामरेशं त्रिदेपावकेशं जगद्बिम्बलेशं हृदाकाशदेशं सदा दिव्यदेहं विमुक्ताखिलेहं सुवैकुण्ठगेहं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् सुरालीबलिष्ठं त्रिलोकैवरिष्ठं गुरुणागरिष्ठं स्वरूपं
Thank you, dear sisters, for your invoking divinity in all of us. Dance is the narration of a magical story that recites on lips, illuminates imagination, and embraces the most sacred depth of souls. Now let's welcome sisters of grade 8 and 9 to entertain us with their dance.
नजर जो तेरी लागी मैं दीवानी हो गई। दीवानी हाँ दीवानी दीवानी हो गई। मशहूर मेरे इश्क की कहानी हो गई। जो जग ने न मानी तो मैंने भी ठानी। कहा थी मैं देखो कहाँ चली आई। कहते हैं ये दीवानी मस्तानी हो गई। मशहूर मेरे इश्क की कहानी हो गई। जो जग ने न मानी तो मैंने भी ठानी। कहा थी मैं देखो कहाँ चली आई। कहते हैं ये दीवानी मस्तानी हो गई। दीवानी हाँ दीवानी दीवानी हो गई। सब नूर नूर सा बिखरा है, एक नूर ही ख्यालों में उतरा है।
Thank you, dear sisters, for your mesmerizing performance. Dance is the joy of a movement and the heart of life. Here, we have our brothers of grade 5th to grade 8th who present a dance based on the theme How Policemen Are Molded by a Thief and Become His Slaves.
ತಂದಾನೆ ತಾನೆ ನನೆ ನಾನೇ ತಂದಾನೆ ತಾನೆ ನಾನೇ ನಾನೇ ತಾನಾನೆ ತನ್ನಿ ನನಿ ನಾನೇ ತಾನಾನೆ ತನ್ನಿ ನರಿ ನಾನೇ. వేటాడేది ఒకటే పరిగెత్తేది ఇంకొకటే దొరికిందా ఇది సస్తాది దొరక్కపోతే అది సస్తాదే ఒక జీవికి ఆకలేసిందా ఇంకో జీవికి ఆయువు కూడిందే దాకో దాకో మేక పులొచ్చి కొరుకుద్ది పీక హుయ్. కుక్కకు మాంసం ముక్కయరా మనుషులందరికీ బతుకేయరా జాతరా కోళ్ళు పొట్టేళ్ల కోతరా కత్తికి నెత్తుటి పూతరా తప్పదు ఎరా ఇది లోకం తల రాతరా ఏ మరుపాటుగా ఉన్నావా ఎరకే చిక్కేస్తావు ఎరనే మింగే ఆకలుంటే ఇక్కడ బతికుంటావు కాలే కడుపు చూడదురో నీతి న్యాయం బలం ఉన్నోడిదేరా ఇక్కడ ఇస్తో రాజ్యం దాకో దాకో మేక పులొచ్చి కొరుకుద్ది పీక హుయ్. ఫ్లవర్ అనుకుంటువా ఫైర్ తగ్గేదేలే.
Can we have a huge round of applause for the brothers for their stunning performance?
Do not ever judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you sow.
Let us call upon our principal to render a school report on various events conducted during the academic year 2021 and 22. Shall we have your gracious presence on the dais? Please, sir.
I really feel proud and privileged to stand here on this Founders' Day. Before I present my report of the year 2021-22, let me extend a warm and pleasant welcome to the Honorable Chairman Sri Sudhakar S. Shetty, respected guest Sri Jayaprakash Rao, Madam Secretary, CEO Mr. Pawan Kumar Shetty, Academic Director Mr. Mukund. Founders' Day at JNANASAROVRA is celebrated year after year with great extravaganza. It's a moment of great joy and pleasure to recognize the abundant contribution of Sri Sudhakar S. Shetty, our Honorable Chairman, sir, to have developed this world-class institution. The legacy of the celebration was done with full justice until 2018. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19 pandemic, we were constrained to put it off for 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I, on behalf of the entire institution, convey my hearty thanks to the humble couple who are instrumental for having presented this institution to the society. Sir, our gratitude is immeasurable. It's time now for me to present the annual report of the school. May I draw the attention of Mrs. Janavi to proceed with the presentation. The academic session of JRSM commenced on 21st June 2021 amidst the pandemic situation. But the corona never stopped the faculties and students from any of the activities, though far apart in different localities. We thank our Honorable Chairman for providing the tabs to enhance our technical knowledge and have a smooth teaching learning experience. During the online classes, drawing competition was conducted online on 14th August 2021. Nevertheless, the next competition was online singing competition, which was held on 4/9/2021. The Independence Day was celebrated with great enthusiasm and patriotic fervor. Further, our students from grade 5 to 12 have attended the online competition by KISA, Karnataka ICSE Schools Association, on 15 September 2021. Amidst the hectic online teaching, examinations were also conducted very effectively and judiciously. 17/9/2021 was the day of the students' arrival to school. It was a wonderful opportunity to showcase the incredible learning environment. Celebrating Gandhi Jayanti and Lal Bahadur Shastri Jayanti on 2nd October 2021 gives us an opportunity to look back the freedom struggle and value of freedom and equality. To keep the children very live and active, inter-house Antakshari competition was conducted on 3/10/2021. English poem recitation is an art to enhance the quality of the language, and the program was conducted on 6/10/2021. Not only entertainment, but also to develop the intellectual ability, carom and chess competition was held on 9/10/2021. The skill of understanding in the art of disputation was held on 13 October 2021. Ayudha Puja at JNANASAROVRA symbolized the victory of good over evil and is celebrated with great pride and the presence of the management. Inter-house story writing competition, a work of imagination, was conducted on 20th October 2021. The art and craft skill was witnessed through the Inter-House Wall Magazine competition that was held on 30th October 2021. To increase the quality of the language, news reading competition was carried on 10/11/2021. Children's Day in our school was celebrated with great pomp. A special assembly was conducted on 15/11/2021. One of our grade 8th student, Miss Adisha, had won 3rd place in drawing competition, which was organized by Narayana Multi-Speciality Hospital. Among the 4 houses, namely Godavari, Netravati, Tunga, and Kaveri, the members of Kaveri had won the highest points and brought laurels to their house. The Kaveri house flag was hoisted in a grand manner on 16/11/2021 in the presence of our Honorable Chairman. In order to spread the thoughts and ideas of Dr. Ambedkar among the students, the Constitution Day was conducted on 26/11/2021. Inter-house musical game was held on 19/12/2021, a typical way to entertain the students. Inter-house table tennis match was conducted on 20/12/2021 to maintain students' health, speed, and agility. Books are the best companion, and reading books is also an art. An inter-house reading competition was held on 22/12/2021. Our students of grade 9th involving themselves in upkeeping a clean environment by taking part in the SUPW, that is, Socially Useful Productive Work session. Among this, the midterm and the first semester exam for the board students were successfully conducted under the guidelines of the council. On 29/12/2021, declamation competition was conducted to witness the students performing to their potential. The 73rd Republic Day was celebrated on 26th, presided by our CEO, Mr. Pawan Kumar Shetty, in a humble manner. The spirit of freedom and nationalism was well exhibited by the students through a spectrum of patriotic speeches. Birthdays of children in JNANASAROVRA celebrated in a unique manner by cutting the cake in the presence of management people, and the photo clippings are sent to their parents. In short, we see to it that the child never ever misses the homely atmosphere. Moreover, apart from these entertainment, movie shows and fun games are organized on Saturday and Sunday evenings for the child not to miss on any activities. The year-long program were too many, but for the restricted duration devoted to academic and the havoc of the pandemic, the students miss the periodical picnics, outings, domestic and international tours, etc. Dear parents, with the available time and the relaxation of COVID regulations, the management of the school will definitely plan to see what more we can deliver to the child. I hereby conclude by promising our esteemed parents that we stand before you for a constant attention and concern for your child. Thank you, one and all.
We thank you, sir. It was a pleasure listening to you.
Dancing is surely the most basic and relevant of all forms of expression. Nothing else can so effectively give an outward form to inner experience.
Now we have a Bollywood fusion dance by brothers of grade 9 and 10. Shall we have them on stage, Sister Prarthana?
Sure, Brother Sanjeev.
रंग चढ़ा है रंग चढ़ेगा बैंड बजा है बैंड बजेगा जश्न चला है जश्न चलेगा ये हो टकर वो हो टकर मैं न रुकेगा आइला रे आइला आट जमाइला आइला रे आइला आट जमाइला की चाल देखो आंखों की मजाल देखो करे ये धमाल देखो अरे दिल को तुम संभाल देखो अरे चाल देखो ढाल देखो रगों में उबाल देखो मुझको उड़ा ले आजा आजा तू मेरे दिल को चुरा ले इश्क वाले कार्ड पे नाम मेरा लिखा ले बीच में ही फंसी है बात आगे बढ़ा ले
बैल जैसे धूल उड़ा के सींग उठा के तुम भी नाचो बाजे चमके ताल ढोल बेटा राजू उड़ के नाचो हीरो से भी तेज कोई कर सके जो बेद नाचो अस्तबल में घोड़े जैसे भाग डोर छोड़ नाचो इतनी जो तो रोट मोटा मिर्चा खा के ऐसे नाचो हाँ जा छोरे हाँ जा गोरे हाँ जा छोरे नाचो 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 वीर नाचो 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 यार नाचो 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 कच्ची कैरी जैसा खट्टा नाचो 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 बिच्छू काटा लागे ऐसा नाचो
Thank you, brothers, for that amazing performance.
Great dancers are not great because of their technique. They are great because of their passion. May we call upon Mr. Yatiraj sir's team to entertain us.
कहाँ चला मैं, हे गणराय तेरे बिना मैं आदि स्तुताय कहाँ चला मैं। आकार लेने लगा ख्वाब मेरा, साकार होते रुका ख्वाब मेरा। मेरे अधूरे काज सारी निदा कर दे तू पूरे आज सारी निदा
वन में रण में कण कण में घर में तण में गज में गण में मोरिया है हर मन में। रंग की धारे रंग बुहारे चल 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 के हर जग में तेज है बल है शक्ति प्रबल है मोरिया के दर्शन मेरे बाबा मोरिया के दर्शन मेरे देवा मोरिया के दर्शन में मोरिया के दर्शन में।
Wow, that was a mind-blowing performance.
The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. We are blessed with the golden opportunity of having Sri Jai Prakash Rao K as our distinguished guest of today's function.
May I call upon Brother Bhaskar to brief us about today's distinguished guest.
Good evening, one and all present here on this auspicious occasion of Founders Day. I, Bhaskar, the head boy of the school, would like to take this opportunity to introduce you all the distinguished guest of today's program, Shri Jayaprakash Rao K, a postgraduate in physics, journalism, PR, HRM and political science, and entered defense to serve as the Chief Administrative Officer and PR at Aeronautical Development Agency, Bengaluru. He served in Premier Designs and Development Center of Indigenous Light Combat Aircraft Tejas, a most successful Make in India program, on deputation to DRDO headquarters as a regional PRO, South India. He also served as liaison officer to Dr. late APJ Abdul Kalam for 7 years. He was Wall of Fame for the Relation Council of India in 2011 and was the HR trainer for 30 years. His writings are well known in Kannada with 4 books which are reprinted many times. He translated Wings of Fire into Kannada called Agni Rekkegalu, which is an autobiography of late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. After his retirement as a freelance writer, he served as a guest faculty to many premier organizations like State Police Academy, State Administrative Training Institute, nationalized banks, etc. He has widely traveled in India and 24 other countries. He is a frequent speaker in All India Radio and presently the Zonal Chairman of Public Relation Council of South India. Now he is settled in Mysore. He is also serving as an honorary media advisor to the Mysore City Police in rendering assistance in the area of media relation, PR programs, and staff welfare programs, including improving interpersonal relationship and image building. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shri Jayaprakash Rao K for you.
Thank you, Brother Bhaskar, for briefing us about our distinguished guest.
The struggle you are today is the strength you are tomorrow.
May we have the privilege to invite our distinguished guest, Sri Jai Prakash Rao, to soothe us with his eloquence. Please,
Please,
sir.
sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good evening to everybody. I'm so happy to stand before you here in the fantastic auditorium of JNANASAROVRA University, I call like that. Hope that one day it will become a deemed university because I can see all the ingredients of becoming what you call a JNANASAROVRA, a what you call sea of wisdom and knowledge is here in your campus. Really, I am moved by the activities you had over this year and also presentation made by all the students here, cultural programs here. I am really spellbound. First of all, let me compliment and pay my salutation to the founder, Sudhakar Shetty and his family for the great human service they have done here. Our salutation to you, sir. Let me request all of you give a standing ovation to your founder. We are aware it's a not joke and a small affair to build an organization like JNANASAROVRA from scratch. It is really a marvelous indeed. I don't find any words to express myself. Number two, I'm also moved by the activities and academic career you had here under the able leadership of your principal, and I could see the activities in such a way to transcended here. I would say that even COVID could not stop JNANASAROVRA. Nobody can stop the the activities that you had over years. I was discussing with your founder that it's really eye-opener to everybody that whole schools and institutions might have closed everywhere, but JNANASAROVRA is active and live as ever. My congratulations to the principal and the wonderful team they had here over the years, and keep the spirit rolling. And you are a role model to the other organization. Nobody will stop you in what you call communicating the knowledge and wisdom to the student. Coming to your title, what a wonderful title, VAIVIDHYAMAYA. India is known for that. India is known for the cultural heritage and also unity in diversity. How many languages we have, how many religion we have, how many faith we believe, but we are one. We are Indians. We are proud to be called as a Bharatiya by Indians. And let me tell you, friends, if you look into the world affairs, one of the top-notch software industries, they are all headed by our Indians. If you go to NASA, one of the giant organizations in America engaged in space programs, 35% of the technocrats are Indians. You go to London, one of the best doctors in UK, they are Indians. And UAE and Gulf countries may not able to run the show without Indians who are working relentlessly. This is a few examples I can give you. But there are many countries, wherever you go, you can find Indians doing a wonderful job. And it's a vision of Dr. Kalam, whom I was fortunate to serve, that India has everything here. We have a cultural background, we have everything here, but only something is lacking with us, that is a national spirit and loving your own work. If these two are attended, No doubt, India will be going to be the super nation, superpower in the days to come. That's why he said Vision in 2020. We are good in everything. Only thing is you have to repose a confidence in yourself. Atma Shakti. You should have your own concept. Indians are good. We can do anything. We can and we will. A strong India. And let me tell you, no job is small for Indians. That was the message of Dr. Kalam, whom I can repeat always. You feel that India is requiring only engineers and doctors? No. We require every workers in the different fields that we see in the present world. And the only thing is one has to love their work. That is a great message by Dr. Kalam. If you don't love your work, you can't contribute your might to the nation. After all, we are drawing the chariot of Bharata Mata. We say it's a nation building work. Yeah, we have to see that patriotic, that passionate. We have to see that India become a superpower. Let me tell you, friends, we speak about the independence. They are an independent democratic nation, politically and socially. If you come to know the one fact that how many thousand crores of money we are using for importing the what you call civil and defense needs of India. I am really upset to, I am not happy to say that if you go to your home, you cannot find one product called Make in India or Made in India. Yeah, Sony, whatever you see, your fridge, your TV, your electronic gadgets, including our all defense requirement, 1,000 crores of money you are giving to as a sticker to the other nation, and we are not at all have got the freedom in that level, science and technology. That is the ideology of Dr. Kalam. Over these 70 years, if you are not capable of building the basic infrastructure to see that your science and technology grows in India so that we need not bow our head to any other nation. In that spirit, Dr. Kalam gave a wonderful leadership to the scientific community of India. Look at the what they are doing. Today also some more than 4 spacecraft have been launched into the what you call orbit. And we are one of the out of 5 nations who are doing a wonderful job in the as for the space technology considered. Coming to science and technology, defense also, it's a long marathon race from the independence days. Professor Sarabhai and Dr. Homi Baba, Dr. Kalam, many, they kindled the ray of hope among the scientists and other community of India to see that we also develop ourselves, stand right that we are good in science and technology, and miles to go before sleep. I think it is not at all achieved so far. Still I say that, but for Kalam and other scientists, apart from all the salary structure and the basic amenities you have, I'm happy to say that more than 60% of need in defense sector now is available in India, thanks to the vision of Dr. Kalam and the relentless work they put in. I only appeal to the younger generation here. I can see the mini India here. I can see here the people from all over the state are here. I only appeal, join your hands together to see that you make India strong. Up to today, up to this year, every minute, people have contributed to see that we are second to none in many fields of our activities. But as for the science and technology is considered, much is needed. So, I only appeal the younger generation to see that they have much interest in science and technology, the basic science. We need very good engineers, very good scientists to see that you take India to greater height. And now itself we are very proud to say that we are Indians. These are the days when you move to the foreign nations, foreign countries, they ask, are you from India? Are you from Bangalore? We really beam our hearts so happy that we belong to the great nation. No, India, That I think you can feel the pulse of your heart beating. Join your hands together, pursue your education and dream what Dr. Kalam says, dream, dream, dream. Dream should be such a way that you don't get a very good sleep. Dream should such a way that you should not get a dream. Strive for your dreams. Make it realized. Put all your efforts. Go march. Go ahead. Come up in the life. Make India strong. More I want to convey through a peace prayer of Dr. Kalam, a special video clipping I have brought here, Guru Prasad. And let me ask people to switch off the lights. This script is written by Dr. Kalam himself and picturized all of activities, the tenure of 5 years, and it is sung by Usha Uttap. There's a great message. It starts with, nation is bigger than individual. Yes, over to the video. Please switch off here also.
Almighty, create thoughts and actions in the minds of the people of our nation, so they may live united, may they live united. Oh Almighty, this is my prayer. Oh Almighty, help them choose the right path. Bless all the people of our nation with strength of character and of righteousness. Oh Almighty, this is my prayer. Guide the people to be tolerant of different points of view. Help them transform enmity and hatred into love and harmony. Bless the people to work and persevere, our country to transform into a prosperous and a peaceful nation of the world. Oh Almighty, help religious leaders to strengthen the people of our nation, to combat divisive forces that divide. Oh Almighty, this is my prayer. Oh Almighty, help us to believe the nation is bigger than the individual. Let's spread love and peace throughout the universe. Oh Almighty, this is my prayer.
Where there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is an order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world.
Guide the people to be tolerant of different points of view. Help them transform enmity and hatred into love and harmony. Bless the people to work and persevere, our country to transform into a prosperous and a peaceful nation of the world. Almighty, help religious leaders to strengthen the people of our nation to combat divisive forces, forces that divide. Almighty, this is my prayer. Almighty, help us to believe the nation is bigger than the individual. Let's spread love and peace throughout the universe. Almighty, this is my prayer. This is my prayer. This is my
prayer. Hope that you agree with me. This is also a prayer. Make India strong. Thank you for the opportunity. I always look forward to come to JNANASAROVRA University again. Thank you. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My honorable chairman, sir. It was a wonderful experience to listen to your piece of advice. As you rightly mentioned, India has different culture, traditions. Wherever we go, we should be an Indian. Development of technology, and we have to join our hands and we have to do development in our country. So Abdul Kalam said, dreams as such, which doesn't make us sleep. So we assure that we shall gladly follow your valuable words, advice to us to incorporate in our daily practice. May I request our honorable chairman, sir, to present a memento to Sri Jaiprakash Rao as a token of our gratitude. Thank you, sir, for doing the needful.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. I also thank our madam for briefing us.
A person who is a constant source of motivation, an optimist educationist, versatile personality, and a pillar of our success. It's none other than our Honorable Chairman, Sri Sudhakar S. Shetty. Sir, may we have the delight of listening to you.
Please, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, my dear children. Good. Dear parents, teachers, and my loving children. After speech of our Jaiprakash Rao, I thought I can restrict my talks. Wonderful talks. Most of the time, your speech was loving India and unity of India. Thank you, sir. Wonderful your speech. VAIVIDHYAMAYA is a mean diverse and varied forms Today you are, maybe all of us, witnessing different forms of the displayed by the student of JNANASAROVRA. We are proud to hear Mr. Jaiprakash Rao's speech and presentation. He was a very close associate with our former President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam ji, and now he has transformed into the student's counselor and student educator. More than that, he's guider for the society. And I am really proud. He is a friend of mine, very close friend of mine. On this occasion, I am very happy to share that many students have completed their schooling from this institution, out of which more than 50 students are into medical. And more than 100 students are employed in the reputed software companies in India and abroad. Recently, I met one of my students, is an immigration officer at Bangalore airport. I proudly say these students represent the education of JNANASAROVRA International School, Mysore. Today, the education system totally changed due to the pandemic, as it is being noticed. The online classes are becoming the prominent. The online classes adoption rate is around 35 to 50, whereas in the classroom, the adoption was around 80 to 90%. Online classes affect the eyes of the students due to the long hours in front of the blue screen. All students cannot have access to the laptops and computers due to the financial conditions. They feel insecure. All this due to the pandemic, which has raised disparity in the education among the students. Surely, there are lots of disadvantages, factors like there are no examinations, students are being given marks considering the internals. This may impact their career in the future. These factors are going to the foreshadow of the child further. I want to say that students are missing the days of schools and colleges, which indeed are that prominent days of their life. India is a land with the unity in diversity. Maybe we have one person, just now we are witnessing Dr. Abdul Kalam ji. In India, a number of people, they have made their footprint. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, he has given optimum weightage for the education. You can think about Manmohan Singh, his time, maximum weightage of our Indian economy. Dr. Abdul Kalam ji has given the maximum weightage for the social development and science and technology. It's a transformation of the India. The high India is a unity in diversity. The high mountain ranges, vast seas, large river, irrigated lands, countless rivers and streams, dark forests and sandy deserts, all these have adorned India with exceptional diversity. Among the people, there are numerous races, castes, creed, religions, and languages. However, many of the differences in religions, tradition, languages, cultures have become so intensive that they have assumed dangerous proportions for the nation unity and safety. Just now, Dr. Jaiprakash told unity is most important for India. Amidst that, all these new issues are rising which is disturbing the education system. The hijab, the blue, sovereign, green, This have created the difference among the students. I feel all the proud parents should educate the society through your children and neighbors. Education is to all. There should not be any disparity, discrepancy. Politicians should not make our children fanatics, try to push them into criminology. Dear parents, we are educators. The value of education is slowly dipping. Encouraging offline education as it is more effective. In that case, we have already lost 24 months of it. Because of India has imposed lockdown from 25th of March 2020, from past 2 years, we have lost lot of time. Study hours is reduced, book reading is reduced, competition have reduced. It is time you cope up. It is difficult, but we have to try. Reduce and restrict your recreation time, tours and picks, so that we can cover the backlog of the past 24 months. Without fees, our diversity is of no use. It is in the common duty of the government and the people of India to keep the beautiful diversity of our nation secured in the core of unity intact. As our students today have presented it through VAIVIDHYAMAYA, different colors, different language, different place, we are together. There is no religion. There we have to stand together, make India is a once again unity. That's required at this time. All my dear children, keep it in our mind, we are all one. I congratulate our staff members and the choreographers and the supporting team for their efforts presenting wonderful VAIVIDHYAMAYA. And I also thank esteemed parents who have supported us by viewing these celebrations, because today there is no practical, and earlier in this Founders Day it was jam pack in JNANASAROVRA, but now jam pack in the virtual. We are truly happy for excellent cooperation during the pandemic and last 20 years. We are expecting in the same line coming years. Yes, I know that last 2 years we lost lot of foreign children. This university, what you call Jayaprakash Rao, it was like a university of the world university. Because of the pandemic, children are not able to travel from other countries. We are all expecting next year. Because when we started, out of 23, 11 was foreigners. Can you imagine? It was 2004. Today we are missing all different countries' children. We are all expecting, because always we are living with hope. Only we hope can take us greater height. Next year, my dear children, we are expecting foreign students also. Once again, wonderful performance. Give a big applause to my children. We are expecting 2 more best programs. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. We feel really privileged to have your supervision and backing with us at all times possible. Without you, all this would not have been possible. Once again, thank you, sir.
With a combination of dance, we got a moral and ethic-based act which describes more about the devotion of Prahalada to Azugra Narasimha.
May I now call upon brothers of 11th and 12th with a huge round of applause.
ನಾನಾರು ಕಶ್ಯಪ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ ಮಗ, ಗರ್ಭ ಸಂಜಾತ, ಚತುರ್ಮುಖ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನ ಮೊಮ್ಮಗ, ವಿಧಾತನಿಂದ ವಿಧಿ ಬರಹವನ್ನೇ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಮರಣವನ್ನೇ ಮೆಟ್ಟಿ ನಿಂತ ಮಹಾವೀರ. ಅತಳ ಬಿತಳ ಸುತಳ ರಸಾತಳ ತಳಾತಳ ಮಹಾತಳ ಪಾತಾಳಗಳನ್ನು ಪಾದದಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಳಿದಿಟ್ಟ ಪರಾಕ್ರಮಶಾಲಿ.
ಜೈ ಜೈ ಬೋಲೋ ನೀನೆ ಮಹಾರಾಜ, ಅಡ್ಡ ಸಿಕ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಟ್ಟ ಹಾಕೋ ಜೊತೆ ಶಿವರಾಜ.
ತಲೆ ಬೆರೆಯುವುದು ಭೂಮಿ, ತಲೆ ಎತ್ತಲು ಬೆಚ್ಚುವುದು ಭಾನು, ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಲು ನಡುವುದು ಸಹಿತಿ. ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯೇ ನನ್ನ ಆಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ, ನಾಚನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಗ, ನನ್ನ ವಂಶವನ್ನೇ ಬೆಳಗಬೇಕಾದ ನನ್ನ ಕುಮಾರ, ನನ್ನ ಆಶಾ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯಿಂದ ಎಂದು ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿಲ್ಲವೆಂದರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಬದುಕಿ, ಇದೊಂದು ಜನ್ಮವೇ, ಎಂತಹ ದುರ್ವಿಧಿ, ಇದೆಂತಹ ದುರ್ವಿಧಿ.
ಸಾಧಿಸೋನೆ ಸಾಧಕನು ಯಾವುದಯ್ಯ ದಾರಿ, ಶೋಧಿಸೋನೆ ಶೋಧಕನು ವಂಚನೆ ದುಬಾರಿ, ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡೋ ಮೋಸಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಕಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಗೋರಿ, ಅಡ್ಡ ಸಕ್ರೆಯ ಮನೆಗೂ ತಗೋ
ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ನಾರಾಯಣ
ಜಲವೆಲವ ಕಡು ಮೂರ್ಖ ನುಡಿಯದಿರು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸೀಳುವೆನು ಹರಿಯನುವ ನಾಲಿಗೆಯನ. ಮುಚ್ಚು, ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಹರಿ?
ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ.
ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಇರುವನು. ಭೂಮಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ, ಬೆಂಕಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ಗೋಳಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಕಂಬದಲ್ಲಿರುವನೇ
ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಮಾಯಾವಿ, ಮೋಸಗಾರ, ಹಂದಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮನನ್ನು ಕೊಂದೆ. ಈಗ ಈ ಸಿಂಹಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಂಹವಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುವೆಯಾ?
Is this not emphasized more on the devotion displayed by Prahalada, who is a strong Simha?
Yes, it is. Thank you, dear brothers, for your exceptional performance.
Dance is the best way to express yourself, explore your creativity, and let your inner self come out in ways that would not be possible with other forms of art.
May we have Mr. Yetiraj and his team to perform a fusion cinematic folk dance?
Chaliya, chaliya.
Stop.
चलिया 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 रूह चुरा लूं मैं ऐसी चलिया 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 ओ चलिया हाथ ना मैं ऐसी चलिया दिल कर गुस्सा कर आंख में कर बच के जाए क्या लड़ा ना लड़ा तू अपना लड़ा don't look at me like that boy लड़ा ना लड़ा तू अपना लड़ा don't look at me like that boy लड़ा ना लड़ा don't look at me like that चलिया चलिया चलिया
ಹಣ ಚೈಂದ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಹಾ
आया है राजा लोगो रे लोगो राजा के संग संग झूम लो आया है राजा लोगो रे लोगो राजा के संग संग झूम लो शेरों का मैं हूँ शेर यारो अरे कोई ना मुझसा दलेर प्यारो शेरों का मैं हूँ शेर यारो अरे कोई ना मुझसा दलेर प्यारो के सच सच कहता मैं डट के रहता मैं आया है राजा लोगो रे लोगो राजा के संग संग आया है राजा लोगो रे लोगो राजा के संग संग झूम लो अना मातना मासु
मास फिर से बोलो चलते तो मास दादा हिलते तो मास दादा देखे तो मास मम्मा मास फिर से बोलो Culebra Buenos días Arriba ¿Qué pasa? Culebra
Yava.
It was really a graceful movement with smooth and elegant steps.
Every dance you make belongs to you. It is a part of your collection. When you think of it, you want to make it your next routine, the best you have ever made.
Here we have a fusion dance by our sisters of grade 10th and 12th.
వచ్చిందే మెల్ల మెల్లగా వచ్చిందే క్రీమ్ బిస్కెట్ వేసిందే కమ్మున కూసోని ఆడే కుదురుగా నిల్సోని ఆడే సన్న సన్నగా నవ్విందే కుడికే గాయం చేసిందే ముద్ద నోటికి పోకుండా మస్తు డిస్కో చేసిందే
హే పిల్లారేనప్పా చిలకాడొచ్చిందే ఏలు పట్టు కాలు తిరిగి నిన్ను పుల్కా సీదా చేసిందే
వచ్చిందే మెల్లగా వచ్చిందే క్రీమ్ బిస్కెట్ వేసిందే కమ్మున కూసోని ఆడే కుదురుగా నిల్సోని ఆడే సన్న సన్నగా నవ్విందే కుడికే గాయం చేసిందే ముద్ద నోటికి పోకుండా మస్తు డిస్కో
तेरी आंखों का इशारा समझे है दिल हमारा कभी ख्वाबों में आके ज्यादा मिल तेरे पीछे ये बेचारा फिरता है मारा मारा तेरी सांसों की तू है मंजिल फिर भी cool है कि तू बहुत ही beautiful है मुझे तेरी थोड़े रूल है तू है डिस्को दीवानी हाँ ये वक्त तेरा कर करके करता आती है पूरी बेबी स्लो अब नींद नहीं आनी डांस मेरी रानी नाच 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 मेरी रानी नाच 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 मेरी रानी नाच 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 मेरी रानी नाच 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 डांस मेरी रानी Slow it down. कि तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी एक तेरे संग यारा अख लड़ने लगी अख लड़ लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी ओ तेरे दिल के इशारे ये तो पढ़ने लगी लड़ के आगे बढ़ने लगी ओ मुंडा सिर पे अड़ा ओ तेरे पीछे पड़ा ओ मुंडा सिर पे अड़ा तेरे पीछे पड़ा मेरे गाड़ कर ले जरा दिल देना दिल लेना दिल देना दिल लेना है सौदा है सौदा है सौदा
Thank you, dear sisters, for your great entertainment. It was a phenomenal performance.
Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear.
It's hard to turn the page when you know someone won't be in the next chapter, but the story must go on.
Now, you will be witnessing the grand finale by our sisters of grade 5th to 10th, which is a tribute to the great actor Puneet Rajkumar. Shall we have them on stage?
1975 ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 17ರ ಸೋಮವಾರ ವರನಟ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಪಾರ್ವತಮ್ಮ ದಂಪತಿಗಳ ವರಪುತ್ರನ ಜನನ. ಅಂಬೆಗಾಲಿಡುವ ಮುನ್ನವೇ ನಟನೆಗೆ ಮುನ್ನುಡಿಯಿಟ್ಟ ಮುದ್ದು ಮೊಗದ ಪೋರ. ಪ್ರೇಮದ ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಾಲನಟನಾದ ಈ ಪುನೀತ್ ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲೇ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರ. ಭಾಗ್ಯವಂತ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಮೂಲಕ ಗಾಯನದಲ್ಲೂ ಸೈ ಎನಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ ಬಾಲ. ತುಂಟಾಟವಾಡುವ ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿಗೆ ಭಾಜನನಾದ ಸಹಜ ನಟನೆಯ ಕಲಾದೈತ್ಯ.
ನಾನು ಕಾಡು ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಹೂ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಹೂ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬಿಸಿಲೇ ಇರಲಿ ಮಳೆಯೇ ಬರಲಿ ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲವೇ
ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಕಮ್ ರೈನ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಐ ಗೋ ರೋಮಿಂಗ್.
ಶರ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಲು ಬೆಟ್ಟದ ಹೂವ ತರುವೆ.
ಶರ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಟು ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್. ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಣ್ಮಣಿ, ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಣ್ಣು ಅಪ್ಪುವಾಗಿ ನಾಯಕ ನಟನಾಗಿ ರೀ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ವುಡ್ಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಪವರ್, ಹೊಸ ಖದರ್ ನೀಡಿದ ಈ ಪವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳ ಮನ ಮಂದಿರದ ಆರಾಧ್ಯ ದೈವ.
ರಾಜ ಬಂದ ಆಟ ಮಾರಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲೋ ದಾರಿ ನೋಡು ಬಂದ. ಮುತ್ತು ರಾಜ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟ ಸೈಡು ಬಿಡೋಲಿ, ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮಗ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟ ಸೈಡು ಬಿಡೋಲಿ. 27 ಬೆಟ್ಟದಿಂದ ಸಿಂಗಾನೆಲ್ಲೂ ರಾಜ ಬಂದ. ಆಟ ಮಾರಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲೋ ದಾರಿ ನೋಡು ಬಂದ. ರಾಜ ಬೋಲೋ.
ನಟ ಗಾಯಕನಾದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸು ಫೈಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ನೋಡುವುದೇ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಹಬ್ಬ. ತಂದೆಗೆ ತಕ್ಕ ಮಗ, ಅಣ್ಣನನ್ನೇ ಮಾದರಿ ಎಂದವನು, ಅಣ್ಣನಿಗೂ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯಾದವನು. ಪರದೆ ಮೇಲಿನ ಜೋಶ್ ಮೀರಿ ಇವರು ಕ್ಯಾಮರಾಗೆ ಪೋಸ್ ಕೊಡದೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಅನನ್ಯ. ಬದುಕಿದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಬದುಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ರಿಯಲ್ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್. ರಾಘಣ್ಣನ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನೆನೆದು ನಾವು ಕಣ್ಣೀರು ಹಾಕಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆನಪಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆರೀತೀವಿ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣವೂ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಸಂಭ್ರಮಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೊಳಗೊಂದಾದವನೀತ, ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಅಭಿಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡೆದು ಬಂದ ನವನೀತ, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಆದರ್ಶ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಪುನೀತ. ನಿಮಗಿದು ನೃತ್ಯ ನಮನ ಅಪ್ಪು ಸರ್. ಇದುವೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿಮಾನದಪ್ಪುಗೆ.
ಹೊಸ ಬೆಳಕೊಂದು ಹೊಸಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಬೆಳಗಿನ ಮನೆಯ ಮನಗಳ ಎಂದು ಆರಾಧಿಸುರ ರಾಜಿಸು ರಾಜರತ್ನನು ಆಡಿಸಿ ನೋಡು ಬೆಳೆಸಿ ನೋಡು ಎಂದು ಸೋಲದು ಸೋತು ತಲೆಯ ಬಾಗದು ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೈತೆ.
Let us all thank them for their heart-wrenching performance, which made us become very emotional and be filled with tears.
Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire in your soul. Now it's the time to thank the gathering. May I call Sister Sinchana Joshi to propose the vote of thanks.
Today's theme, VAIVIDHYAMAYA, which means an ability to reach unity in diversity with the test of our civilization. A very pleasant evening to everyone gathered here. I, Sinchana Joshi of grade 10th, would like to take this opportunity to render the vote of thanks. I quote, "Thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consist merely words, but gratitude is shown in acts." I unquote. It's my great privilege and honor to extend the words of gratitude to our Honorable Chairman, Sri Sudhakar S. Shetty, for his benevolence and didactic speech. My profound thanks to you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm indebted to express my gratefulness to our distinguished guest, Sri Jayaprakash Rao K., who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. My courteous thanks to you, sir. I would like to thank Madam Secretary, Srimati Sukalata S. Shetty, who is benign and amicable in nature. My genial thanks to you, Madam. I extend my gratitude to our respected CEO, Mr. Pavan Kumar Shetty, who is an incarnation of simplicity and integrity. My delightful thanks to you, sir. I feel pride in rendering my gratitude to the family members of our Honorable Chairman for their gracious presence. My affable thanks to them. I extend my words of gratification to our Academic Director, Mr. Mukund, for his perseverance in bringing discipline in all aspects. My amiable thanks to you, sir. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our principal, Mr. Ravi, for his encouragement and his optimistic approach. My congenial thanks to you, sir. I thank our Vice Principal, Mr. Dadabasappa, for being a constant guiding force. My gracious thanks to you, sir. My deep sense of thanks and appreciation goes to all the esteemed parents who have witnessed the program virtually. I cordially thank all teachers, office staff, and non-teaching staff for their great enthusiasm, which made today's event a great success in a very humble manner. I would also thank all my dear brothers and sisters for their active participation in displaying their talents. My heartfelt thanks to you all. Last but not the least, I would extend my gentle thanks to the choreographers and the stage decorators. Without their efforts, this program would not have been possible. Thank you, one and all.
Peace with that, and all will be well. I request all the teachers to come towards the stage.
Choreographers, can you come onto the stage, please? All choreographers, can you join us? Mr. Etiraj and team. The final call.